So, as you all know, recently on the channel we posted a plea for Dan Schneider to address the allegations, to clear the air. As they used to say on I Love Lucy, you got some explaining to do. And Dan Schneider, he gave us 19 minutes of. He might as well have just been sitting there farting out of his ass, farting out of his dick, dilching. It was pretty disgusting to watch. Seeing his fake beard painted on and all this shit. He fake cries in the video. It's quite cringe. But the worst part of this whole thing is, so you see, I never watched iCarly because by the time that show came out, I was a bit too old for it. I thought it was just kind of thought it was like for girls. Like, I thought it looked really just, everything in it was pink and wimpy and, Anyway, so apparently the black guy who was interviewing Dan Schneider in his own house, in Dan's house, his mansion, was a guy named Boogie. That's his fake name. It's obviously not his real name, but he played Tebow on iCarly. Now let's look up Tebow real quick. So I look up Tebow from iCarly. And apparently he's a gangster who works at a building called the Groovy Smoothie. And it says on the iCarly wiki that he specializes in foods like pickles, which, as we know from the Dan Schneider documentary, Dan had a thing for pickles because he liked the cock shape of a pickle. So it looks like Tebow... you could say he's being an Uncle Tom here. Uncle Tebow. That's what the T stands for, is Tom. Uncle Tom. Uncle Tebow. Well, you could say that, but more likely he's probably a victim of abuse as well. Or maybe he's just, trying to get his name out there, and he's so dumb that he thinks this will, make him look... I don't know. I don't know what their thought process was with this fucking, this horrible 19-minute apology video. It really looks like, if it wasn't about something so serious, I'd think it was a joke, honestly. So yeah, let us know what you think about Tebow basically turning his back on all the people who were hurt by Dan Schneider. And as he sat there and asked, fluff questions, it was just terrible.